call it psychological, a lot of logistical and principle, not to mention cynical, factually more tactical, technical and practical, the whole thing it's fantastical, drastically unfathomable. Let's take a broader view of me and you, a chronological review. Who knew that one little typo is astonishing to the whole brittle conglomerate? So which one of us is dominant or just problematic? A dogmatic demigod, a magog magic. Confounded, it sounds as if it's gonna be sorta improbable. No shit, astonishing, more like it. We just call it psychological, a lot of logistical and principle, not to mention cynical, factually more tactical, technical and practical, the whole thing it's fantastical, drastically unfathomable. I don't even or can't even wanna ask of you which disaster you already learned to master. I could track it faster than cast a Troy. Come on, boy, it's a face-off and take-off before us all just gets destroyed. Yeah, now I'm self-employed, always more than, oh yeah, you know, just a little bit annoyed. A Cerberus for sure, out of the void of Shakurus. I've been deployed as a means of insurance, with or without a shout-out, a concurrence to currency. I burn it up, just turn it up, the holy word, verbal New Testament of absurdity. Yeah, the fucking you heard me, yes indeed. I plead that this is tragic in the third degree. We just call it psychological, a lot of logistical and principle, not to mention cynical, factually more tactical, technical and practical, the whole thing it's fantastical, drastically unfathomable. Some kind of Plantagenet burglary, a surgery merging with a clergy, a burden of the seed, yes indeed. Who knew that one little typo is astonishing to the whole brittle conglomerate? So which one of us is dominant or just problematic? A dogmatic demigod, a magog magic. Confounded, it sounds as if it's gonna be sorta improbable. No shit, astonishing, more like it. We just call it psychological, a lot of logistical and principle, not to mention cynical, factually more tactical, technical and practical, the whole thing it's fantastical, drastically unfathomable. Time to confide, I decided on a recipe to put into the message for the rest of it. I think we're on a precipice. Anybody think to check the messages? Yes, it is yet another checky and professor second-guessing any interesting questing. Best be investing in a crest on a chess piece. Drop it on a fresh beat next week, let's see. Well, yes, I do impress me. Any way you wanna feel, sit behind the wheel, keep it steady, getting ready for a heavy kind of KriegSpiel. No, it's not a weed deal, more like a war game piecemeal. Yes, I want peace, but you better get fucking real. Setting up a sucker for a buck or two, but betting on some bad luck. Let him use a setting that'll get him into fretting like they still suck. Pluck another quill from the ducks or a hen for a pen once again, then I put it on a $0 bill. You can hear it like it's destiny to fear, a lot of weaponry to test when we're getting grilled. Zipping in the mittens for the chills, just another way to get killed. Instilled in a method to reveal your Achilles heel. Yes, it is a literal expression, but it's metaphorically depressing. Keep pressing the attack on the Donbass, which one, don't ask. Does it really matter if the chatter doesn't flow back? No, we can never go back. We gotta keep it running and gunning to peak at number one. Plunder can be redundant and coming on a refund. Someone tell them we won. Just kidding, gotta keep it all hidden. Who's doing who's bitten? Even Blue's Clues couldn't figure out who really didn't. Give me a minute before I spin another winner for students. Piece of a printed double-digit sin and a pinnacle is cynical and anti-hypocritical. The plan is to cover every flag on the planet in a red banner. Panic if you can't stand looking at it. This can be the hook for a book that'll make them all shook when they look up at the stars. You're gonna need more gas for your cars blasted to Mars. Now why did they call me the god of war? You better not do that anymore, cause to me it's a board game. A shame, that's ironically a name way of looking at it. Everybody else get to grab it at the shelf. I'll take your patent on your boots, give some stealth. Horrible, deplorable brain melt, sure it is a war to yourself. You wanna hear it straight from my mouth? For me it's a score on a board on my belt. I'm already in hell, hand me the intel, brand me an incel. I hope you got a grand plan, Pandu Iran. Sandman, boogeyman, hand me the goodies, man. This is just another cut above a government. You can tell them all where to shove a ton of it. Yeah, I know I'm loving every minute of it. In and out of burning out a turnabout. Currently I turn my concern to a cistern. Wicked like I'm Mr. Burns' intern. So can you please just take what I teach to the curb? Tell it to the Serbs, the bird is the word. Bringing in a black hand casket, I know you're gonna get power. blast it. Sure, yeah, it sure can get drastic. Feel free to ask, other than that, you gotta keep it all undercover in the stats. Get a grip when you got trims on your hats. Hurry up fast, get to spinning it loud like this might be the last track. Fuck that, you know where it's at, I'll be back.
It's the cable guy.
Yeah, the cable guy's here.
Cable guy.
Cable guy's here, guys.
Huh? A little Stasi, motherfucker. Oh, you let the cable guy in? Yeah, I'm the fucking cable guy now. I don't just watch your porno, I'm in all of your porno. That's my wife you're watching. Yeah, motherfucker, turn the TV off. You should always call the number on the van before you let the man into your house. If you're worried about FSB, Stasi, SGSG 9 coming in for the sex and money, no. The cable guy, he has all the sex and he wants all the money, and you let the eye block him straight into your fucking premises. You've ever let him? Yeah. Oh, he's the mailman. Yeah, not just anyone can buy a mailman suit. Alright, listen up, meatbag. Click it in a neat tag, zip it in a seat rack, get it in the street fast. Can we both agree that we're both aware of this? Are you aware that we both agreed to this? Yes, indeed it is. Just now what it is, duck down, bust around through a hole in the ground of the downtown gold crown goddess of gonorrhea. Onomatopoeia is unreal. Even if you're in and out of Korea, other side of the boundary countdown. I gotta see it, a lot of real meal deal to steal. A deal shoulda, coulda, yeah, we coulda repeal. The hood of a hooded gorilla, better set of extreme normal vanilla. What, just so I can get in with a being a killer? When and if a stupid motherfucker did it, if it doesn't try to reveal another colada reel. A lottery spotted him in the bottom of the grill. Got a pina colada, not a lot of shit I would've forgot if I ever brought a second. I reckon intended to block. Not another thought of popping the wrong spot. Nope, not quite. Yes, there is some dope in the nightstand. No, it's not fucking Vicodin, it's more like some ricin. A spice of delighting, cause I can use it to end your life in a blink of an eye. Spider a wrinkle of time. Faking my death like I'm Ray Finkel, a sinking a whole kitchen sink with a merchant marine double team. Yeah, it's ghetto vanilla villa. Well, they just call me a Prince Percival Peppercorn, never more a malevolent revenant, Esquire, penitent, best fire 7 or empty whole clip in the grip steady. I hope you're fucking ready. You're brash enough to ask if I actually crash and all steady. Bitch, I got an 8-rater, yeah, I just ate about 87 children and filmed it. Trending a TikTok, millwork, a sick block. People are preaching that it's beautiful, I can literally mutilate your baby and it's musical. Yeah, people will think I'm abusive and the cutest thing and choose it in a room stage kind of news bit. I am literally the cutest, most appealing person on the whole planet. I can make you kill your own daddy and they'll do it gladly. Give the whole fucking bag of green dragon and kick yeah, you fucking dumb dung king or queen faggot. Fuck your couch, I can put anything in or out of my mouth. Tear a patch of its yawn hatch right the fuck out. Off the wrong side of both halves, inside out. Bitch, shut your fucking mouth. Give me another can of the band brand shit you can't even scan without an alarm stand. Recording the call, slammed a motor car fan and a sober patrol tan from holding the phone. Sand in both of the coals. Yeah, even if I'm still on a roll, never ever ever steady. Had to pay a toll, even if you're getting old. Get the fuck out of my way when I stroll. This is my whole block of roll, cock block and jock kind of pickpocket Tommy knocker. Do I gotta repeat it? They just call me Prince Percival Peppercorn, nevermore malevolent revenant, Esquire penitent. No, this is not gonna be a kamikaze, that was your job. I run the street mob, eyes on the seat with a line of discreet tycoons. Yeah, this is the extortion raccoon. Drop it in a sack, call me back, spit it on a track soon. White a black moon, shadow mask is your last look at the kind of boon. What the fuck did I just ask? If you, oh yeah, you're gonna miss this pass. You can wait for another run of 500 dumbass motherfuckers staring at your ass with a hand on, you know, that glass of their swipe left auto pad. Yeah, I gotta run, man. This one looks like a lot of fun. Don't worry, I already brought you a gun. It's registered to his mom's other boyfriend's stepfather's grandson. That means it's automatic ransom. Yeah, put him in a trance. I'll dance on his pants while he turns it into cancer. This isn't even just half of an answer. You don't want to ask what the most evil grandmaster provoked in my past. Just the last of the vocal disaster that spoke in this last choke up in a smoke up higher. We can kiss back in the flyer back and forth with the last of the woke kind of choice. Yeah, I know you always have a choice. Yes, I do really get me. I get fucking mad quite often. So I might need to crash or just go for a walk and blast the furnace. Drink from a cask or write off a note from the past. Come back and... Well, I hope maybe you did the same thing. Goddamn, I should just ask. But you still gotta drop me a crop of a blood propping up in your bathtub or some spot. It's sorta like a pastime of the month. Once the shark can light it up and gets the smell of the exciting mark, side of the biting dark line of the fighter in the dark, that's it. Town crier be a big fat liar. This the pirate from the backside, get rewind in the style of the Delta Nile. Yeah, have you ever felt the denial? You can smell in a pile of felt that we file. Well, now I just gotta walk the green mile. No, it's you, motherfucker. Snatch up another trophy from your backpack. Stole it in a flash when I woke up your ass to provoke a catastrophe. It's a note with disastrous quotes and a master devotion we cast it. Now it all gets blasted. Hold on to your asses, step one stride past it. No, it won't be the last. It's the start of another smart mark in a dime bag class. And I'm passionate to pass that, waiting for a casket. Send it between the rent and the den in the basket. We'll get back to it, just fuck yourself. Get back down, shut it down now.
Yeah, well, you know, he ain't taking this dictatorship away. Yeah, bro, you don't doubt him. Yeah, he won't even come in this Kremlin because he thinks it might be racist. Yeah, straight up, tell them it's racist. What race are we again? Give me the fucking...
We will consume your genetic material and add it to the hive, whether you like it or not. They don't call me the fucking Russian rapist for nothing, bitch. Get the fuck out of my Kremlin and let's get back to work.
Ninja.
Does it sound like I've had a bad day? No shit, man. I think I just woke up in an necropolis, locked into the blocked off box of a sarcophagus. Is it Mr. Ramadopoulos? No, go on so slow, now I know it's just a brick of crypt from Mephistopheles. No one's gonna be able to be stopping me, you motherfucker. I'm just a little ticked off, click cocked it. It's a Freddy close to ready steady, just to rip and tear a bitch's hair right out. Yeah, I mean your nasty cunt bitch ass fruit running town bike slut full of slot nut. Oh yeah, right in the rhyme cut. Yes, I would stab your fucking wife just to look at, yeah, just for the look of worth a curse when I snatch up her purse. What the fuck is wrong with me? Yeah, I hope you put it in reverse. Bitches need to learn that since I see you as a real true equal, yeah, it means you and me can both go grab a steel, stay out of the knitting needle. It means bleeding while you're bleeding, yeah, I see it, yes indeed. I see you as no way less, yeah, you're no less or more of me. That means that a nasty whore is never more of a piece of sanctity than any other stupid fucking moron by the door. This bitch is just a fucking piece of missing feet as you and me. She deserves just as much of a curb stomp as you and me are gonna chomp. Who? Oh, definitely you, bitch. Fuck you. Just don't look at me wrong, ever. Don't ask me to explain this song. If you tell me I'm wrong, I will give you one last chance just to make it in a shake and bake a chance. Then I shank you in the fucking pants, stab you through the fucking dick right quick. Why the fuck would you ever try to punch someone? That's just fucking dumb. You and me are gonna fight, that means I got a fucking knife. I will never play fair, you bitch. Yeah, you're my bitch tonight. Any motherfucker careless and aware of anything apart from here or there, rip and tear, kiss my fucking ass. You better ask me really fucking nicely and be polite. You better be right and tight accomplice. Never fucking judge me, not unless you are a judge. If you ask me if I did something, yeah, I will right there, and then it will be a done deal. Fuck you, you fucking piece of shit. You stick stealing prick thinks he really has any authority. No, I'm gonna ignore you any more of a man. If you think you're that at the core, yeah, it means you're a fucking faggot. To me, that just means you're a guy who thinks he's big and mighty, strong and lonely, man. If you think you're the biggest arm here, it means I'm gonna have a consent to fucking rape rape your ass after cutting off your dick. Yeah, I am sick. I just think that men deserve pretend until I send you to the end. Yeah, you pop out your chest and the neck it's going in. Why the fuck am I so pissed off? All it takes is one guy looking at me like I gotta be nice. Motherfucker try to be a big tough guy. Yeah, that's one single thing that makes me wanna rip your fucking skin again. To spin it right up through the top of genus. All you gotta say is that you're meaner or a bigger kind of nope. You will never be a better predator. I will always be a step ahead of metal ready just to crack your fucking skull and drag you stupid bitch. You brought the ditcher in the car and fuck her corpse raw. Go and grab your kids from the school and I'll disappear. Never fucking cross me at all. If you ever pass me, do not stand tall. Duck and cover, that's all. Got it all? You better, cause I will not repeat it ever. You just fucking beat it back. Here's a track for the memo pack. Don't make me slice off your sack of rocks, you fucking nutsack. I think I just woke up in the necropolis, locked into the blocked up box of a sarcophagus. Is it Mr. Ramadopoulos? No, go so slow, now I know it's just a brick of crip of my Mephistopheles. No one's gonna be able to be stopping me, you motherfucker. I'm just a little ticked off, click cocked it. It's a Freddy close to ready steady just to rip a terror bitch's hair right out. Yeah, I mean your nasty cunt bitch ass front running town bike slut full of slime nut. Oh yeah, right in the rhyme cut. Yes, I would stab your fucking wife just to look at me. Yeah, just for the look of worth a curse when I snatch up her purse. What the fuck is wrong with me? Yeah, I hope you put it in reverse. Bitches need to learn that since I see you as a real true equal, yeah, it means you and me can both go grab a steel, yeah, the knitting needle. It means bleeding while you're bleeding, yeah, I see it, yes indeed. I see you as no way, yeah, and you're no less or more of me. That means that a nasty whore is never more of a piece of sanctity than any other stupid fucking moron by the door. This bitch is just a fucking piece of missing feet as you and me. She deserves just as much of a curb stomp as you and me are gonna chomp. Who? Oh, definitely you, bitch. Fuck you. Just don't look at me wrong, ever. Don't ask me to explain this song. If you tell me I'm wrong, I will give you one last chance just to make it in a shake and bake a chance. Then I shank you in the fucking pants, stab you through the fucking dick right quick. Why the fuck would you ever try to punch someone? That's just fucking dumb. You and me are gonna fight? That means I got a fucking knife. I will never play fair, you bitch. Yeah, you're my bitch tonight. Any motherfucker careless and aware of anything apart from here or there, rip and tear, kiss my fucking ass. You better ask me really fucking nicely and be polite. You better be right and tight accomplice. Never fucking judge me, not unless you are a judge. If you ask me if I did something, yeah, I will right there, and then it will be a done deal. Fuck you, you fucking piece of shit. You stick stealing prick thinks he really has any authority. Now I'm gonna ignore you any more of a man if you think you're that at the core. Yeah, it means you're a fucking faggot. To me, that just means you're a guy who thinks he's big and mighty, strong and lonely, man. If you think you're the biggest arm here, it means I gotta have a consent to fucking rape your ass after cutting off your dick. Yeah, I am sick. I just think that men deserve pretend until I send you to the end. Yeah, you pop out your chest and the neck it's going in. Why the fuck am I so pissed off? All it takes is one guy looking at me like I gotta be nice. Motherfucking try to be a big tough guy. Yeah, that's one single thing that makes me wanna rip your fucking skin again, to send her right up through the top of genus. All you gotta say is that you're meaner or a bigger kind of nope. You will never be a better predator. I will always be a step ahead of metal ready just to crack your fucking skull and drag you stupid bitch. You brought the ditcher in the car and fuck her corpse raw. Go and grab your kids from the school and I'll disappear. Never fucking cross me at all. If you ever pass me, do not stand tall. Duck and cover, that's all. Got it all? You better, cause I will not repeat it ever. You just fucking beat it back. Here's a track for the memo pack. Don't make me slice off your sack of rocks, you fucking nutsack. black collar uniform track that I throw you on to stack it up on the motor car. Back to the baking soda, shake and bake quota, a modus operandi parade that I wade through to the table of a stable. Slated favor, cop a cable, stop and drop, refrain from it again, just like another Cain and Abel. Yeah, pain disabled, and I'm paying for the day old. Oh yeah, the day old when I traded in for bagels and some junk mail. Oh yeah, what a punk, it keeps the body in my trunk from going stale when I grab him by the tail. Quicker than a snail can make bail if set sail. Once again, yeah, it never fails when it chokes it through directly, toss the spokes out of the frets and reject the key. Totsugeki, right, Geki, that's right, buddy. Same with the check, yeah, that's not just a fight. It's taking flight to the Maserati Harriers and scaring them with an aerial scenario. Top of the line the whole time in any area. Try to stop me, get ready for another run of Samakagi, super capital carrier kamikaze. Yeah, whether you're more Guntan or Yoi, a boy or a girl, Diamonicus or just another Oni walking lonely across the home of every homie that I put a stone to. Motherfucker, it's almost like I'm supposed to. Yeah, you expected me not to be ready for it, ha! I hope you like a lot of spaghetti and brought a better machete for Facetti and Andretti. We'll get to cracking with the heavy metal firecracker black act, packing it all in the back rails, talking an ass backwards American Latin, stalking the night, ready to snatch up the lights from your halos. A pestilence, a pest infesting potatoes. Better invest in some jails, a bunch more fucking nails. Dark veil and tuck a toothbrush for stabbing the guts of a stupid fucking klutz with the keys on his nuts. Running up enough abundance of a cup on his good luck. Yeah, next you'll want to crack down, straight up make a joker out of the clowns. Make them all back down while they jack off. You shouldn't have been a slack off. On or off the job, on the bottom or a top of the cross. I'm about to shout it out like I'm another Akatosh. I got a sack of rocks at maximum refraction balanced on this axis of this whole platform. Now it's time for some target practice, get back some more. This is gonna be some kind of fantastic fire starter gymnastics. I hope they brought a lot of plastic. One way or another, someone's already amassed it. We're starting with the game being past it. It's getting drastic, just clashing for a pittance. So you can sit up right next to it with some kind of casket. Yeah, motherfucking basket case. Pass me the chase. No, I don't just guzzle hard liquor till it's pouring out of my face. God damn, I really hope that's not the only plan. I do understand if it's something else, but you know what I mean. Where do you stand? Are you just saying that whatever candy at the table is a stable operation with a cost-effective basis? Motherfucking goddamn makes no sense. No, it's got nothing to do with you being racist. Jesus, please put some space in between the seams of whatever dreams you seem to believe when you're not sleeping, and then creeping on your own peepers, jeepers, fucking creepers. Yeah, maybe I should just delete this before some crazy Ringu demon bitch crawls out of the fucking ditch, grabs the trailer hitch, impale the witch with a wooden stick, and scale the mail I gave you at a stitch. Yeah, no, we're not gonna be rich. We're gonna make everyone else go so fucking broke that I'll be smoking AAA every minute of every fucking day. Yeah, you might get it. You could get a bunch more credit, make it bigger, relatively speaking, into 6 or 7 figures, lap it up, or you could just switch it up, bring the whole grading curve back into a native state of entropy for free, for real, not a single fucking penny spent on a rented. All that matters is that you have more than me or invented, or even I got more than what you don't see. Yeah, compared to you or me, exactly. It's just a fraction of the plate's track and weight across the 7 seas. You better believe it's gonna be another million fucking years of degenerate hillbilly trailer park boy kind of stories in the morning paper for any of us to make any actual progress to making it all safe and paid with, bitch. We were made for this, so don't get all sandy over Miranda rights until after we get arrested. You got it right, no shit, proper, we got this. Fucking tight. hear this in the mix? No, it's not a fucking trick. I'm back on the track. No shit. What up, Blicky buddy? Rolling up a fat sack. I'm just kicking back with Mac Money 20. Yeah, the game's a little tricky and the famed riddle somewhere in a sticky, icky, sleazy gray middle of some shit. Yeah, we can keep it even and split the credit any minute, any time that I spin it or you spinning, or any single one of us might be winning. It looks like we're all sinners in a state of perpetual, not to mention date of redemption. I don't even want to mention it again unless we gotta get a stencil for the sten, you know? Or maybe just to help a friend. I know it's not pretend, man. Ha, yeah, right, exactly. You almost had me, motherfucker. Here we go again. I guess they figure now that we gotta be Sigma men. Nobody gotta pretend that they're not in the men, while they holler and wallow in sorrow of being offended at this new clique of contenders. Meanwhile, we still kicking it in style, but still swallowing down to the bottom of every bottle till the end. Anyone we can get our fucking hands on, mine and your man's, man. Come on, hand me the fucking can. Yeah, I am hissing at these sleazy ditzy wannabe bimbo models that bother us about some kind of involuntary solace. It sounds pretty intolerant, like you're just being way too fucking picky. Well, fuck yourself, bitch. You ain't getting nothing from Nicky 9 doors. Get the fuck out right now before I bury you under the floorboards. Yeah, I just call it incompetent attempt at a kind of commentary. She's probably never gonna call tomorrow, but they still wanna, you know, be coddled and followed, telling you that you're hollow inside, all the while acting like it's still scary. Bitch, get the fuck out of my ride. Bye-bye. Better luck next time. You know, come any closer and you'll get 1,000 cuts. What a fucking klutz. Yeah, I know it's tough being nuts, man. It really is a physical attribute of the brilliant to tell them in the millions that's spilling in through the ceiling bitching about their feelings to just shut the fuck up. I'm about to turn into King Tut for the next cut. Where the fuck is Twin Blade anyway? Inlaid in that unwitting lady killer is actually the most realist sense of it, quicker and slicker than a Stasi on a mission for the last bit of liquor. Otherwise, we're gonna bicker and snicker under the flickering light of a cracked-in glass pipe. Hexxenator player right fucking tight. Yeah, it can be pretty fucking intense, fighting with your back against a fence, against this kind of recompense, this fucking shit show drama festival. Most of it doesn't even make sense. I couldn't even care or give 2 fucks less about this stupid shit, man. Either or yeah, for me, yeah, cause yeah, you know what? I actually do believe in you, for real, huh? No, you know what I mean when this drama scene is that extreme. Now at that point all that matters is that you and I are in the end, he or she or even me don't go turning into the Mad Hatter out of flattery, going to grab the ladder for that matter, or just get to swinging at them with an aluminum batter to shatter their fucking teeth into some shrapnel just to stop their fucking chattering. Now I can listen to them clattering while the blood's splattering from the battery. Yeah, that's what the fuck happens when they get a little too mad at me. Fucking A, I am glad to be. So just keep it peachy and sleek. I don't want to have to keep preaching about these streets. Just tell those freaks and geeks to shut their fucking beaks. Cause if it ever does come down to the whole clique, oh yeah, I don't even doubt that both of you are low-key hoping that it's supposed just for this post-it. Watch me run right from coast to coast to just choke this fucking boasting right out of their throats again. Watch me fucking ghost it, at least most of it legit. Otherwise, me and you guys are gonna be freestyling supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. It just means we're all having a chill time with this dope shit. So just pass me that roach if it's still lit. Don't forget to call or drop me a comment in a minute quick. If it ever gets below these percentages of the regiment that we both benefit, I can make them pray to forget that they ever said it. Yeah, he's like, oh yeah, I take credit. Yeah, they will not even tell Reddit, bitch. No, they won't. You're damn right. You could bet on that. You could bet it on the whole Senate. Yeah, I said it. You already know this is the whole show for show, you know? For each of our benefits, even if it feels tentative, yeah, we're still the representatives of everything we said in it. You both know we're all malevolent revenant.
Nuclear missile ready.
Someone should probably double check this, cause technically you might be directing, expecting me to stretch the truth with this, inspecting the deck through your Bluetooth, but I think I'm finally through the booth of flexing the cistern, writing this text like I miss her or something, but I never even had the chance to deflect or ask for a kiss, so out of respect for some sort of, Swiss neutrality, I'll try to keep things infallibly balanced, cause to me that would be like a fatality. Well, welcome back to reality. This track is a fallacy at best. Even if I lean back on the Czechia half of my mixture, can't really tell one way or another. Problematically is just a start to this unfathomable mystery. Yeah, you gotta miss, sure, just call it a tall tale, a fairy tale scripture. Next to these specs, it's just a fixture. I swear I saw this whole gang of Ulan Hexxen Sixters, top of the wheel at Glockenspiel for real. Even just the one that clicked into the fixture.
Direct my wrath. Yes, Executor.
Yeah, it's cost me to be in a stupa fixated on our Ostrupana tricksters. Seriously, yeah, it sure is fucking mysterious, ain't it? Just one little picture made me borderline delirious. Sorry, I was just a little curious instead of furious to learn more.
I long for combat. Thus I serve.
Doesn't take a telepath to know what you're thinking.
Your taunts are ill-advised, Templar. Do not provoke me to violence. You can no more evade my wrath than you could your own shadow under Untoridas. Yes.
You get off on annoying people, don't you? You may have time to play games, but I've got a job to do.
Zayashkuina, I'm waiting. Nera Studio for iron. Lima, so be it. Very well.
Base is under attack. Your forces are under attack. Nuclear launch detected. Abandoning auxiliary structure.
Consider it done.
Yeah, maybe I am admitting to just admiring the song of a siren about 10,000 miles across the globe and right on the other side. Could probably drive a spike right through from here to there, right? Right next to my native homeland that I never seen. They already stand. This goddamn rock and roll band, the schlagers decked out in gold with a bold, heavy-handed truth. Oh no, it's straight up propaganda and it worked, man. Yeah, you know it. You think maybe she's a little young? Yeah, no shit, Einstein. Thanks for, I hope we're all just having fun here, right, motherfucker? Yeah, don't sweat it, honey. I hope you think it's funny. These helpless little kids, yeah, they're doing more to support me and both of us on either side of this war to actually make it stop than the entire entitled cohort next to me trying to conspire on a flowchart of some shit. She's definitely more mature than the 40 to 50-something country bumpkins here insisting that, yeah, I should be grateful that we don't all speak German. Yeah, speaking das Österreich Deutsch, but bitch, please, motherfucker. I'm sure I could drive that Sherman MBT with ease. Yeah, easily better than the rodeo clowns on NBC. It can't be much different than a Mack truck, see? Backing up a trailer hitch, which way to crank the power steering, pops? Extra laugh for the hard of hearing. Watch out, man. Just let me see these, greasy lever pedals and the heavy metal punzas that you still plan to send them, right? I fucking hope so. So here's another addendum. We can just pretend whatever the fuck we have to till this whole disaster is far enough past us that no one's gonna be crying about chastity. Mein Gott, man. By then she'd already have mastered the whole show in turn, a taciturn crash and burn. Yeah, having trouble keeping up with what I'm speaking? I'll avoid too much preaching. I bet your clique is already teasing you about this displeasing reflection of auto-corrected adolescent affection. I've already seen 100 love song popular pop stars come and go that already got nailed for some straight up, human trafficking of children. It's a little more serious. I think we're both opposed to that sort of delirious, bewildering brand of an all too common circumstance. Yeah, that kind of drama, it's just gonna exasperate the real issue at hand. I understand. This whole business plan is betting on your teenage daughter falling in love with some wannabe mobsters. I already caught onto it before I saw them blush red like a lobster. It's mutual. You can't tell when I'm half brown. It's not gonna make either of us back down from this. I mean, if all we're gonna do is send a few emoticons this way or that, it's straight up hieroglyphs that we draw from the jaw of our maw from the other side that you saw. It went straight through the raw arteries of my cardiac chambers like a motor saw. Jump started my heart like we're both getting the zapper paddles for Santa Claus. We're both fighting for the same cause. I just got a little excited instead of igniting up to see them ignite the frequency and light it up. I know she cares more than half the carousel here that is Neoterra. I basically just wanted to make you a little embarrassed in front of your friends there, yeah, that one of us cares so much to keep staring at something that I'll never touch. Don't worry, not unless such a time as we can both remind the rest of the world that behind these Goldilocks curls, yeah, the chest of this one girl is a golden heart bigger than the whole fucking world. It's beating me into the curb just like we did to the Serbs, but this is just a collage barrage of some words, and at this point the idea of scheming against this side of the fence, laugh it up, Buttercup, yeah, sounds fucking offensively absurd. The next word is yours, no such thing as a better score, cause I could never ever hear enough or tell you never more. Just in time, big surprise, what's up guys? I'm only gonna do this once, so listen up, I hope it's not something you would despise. Once again, I'm expecting that someone's gonna pretend to be offended by the end, but instead, hey, maybe you just might see discreetly the type of what I write in this deeply. Psychologically, I repeat the same neat and tidy variety show to sow my anxiety, this sort of piety. You wanna see my ID? Well, which one do you need? FSB, FBI, or GSG9? Ich bin ein das Kinder versus Gestapo Diablo Don Capo, Gottferdammt Nosferatu, yeah, I got you. Italia Mafia, you see that sight in this medieval Gothic Catholic cathedral, boosting the truth and that I sat and preaching Luther in Latin? Yeah, oh, I know there is some proof in the pattern. Manipular Centurion Maniple, watch me tear down the trees all around you into pulls just to make me a catapult. A battle boat ballista never missed ya on a saddle horse to turn them into chattel, folks. Wise men know it's some whizzing guys, just cut them down to size on the fly. Decimal a decimation and demise. Might even call it a desecration, no, I would not be surprised. I gotta be aware of another attack. This time it's just on the track of a record in black. Tactically intact and unimpactable, we're practically identical in our ties, you know? Yeah, Sentinel, Benon, and Ferris are hell. Dare me onto a carousel of a perilous precarious? What, just to embarrass us before someone can say farewell? Now let's try to cast a spell before their eyes, even if it's just to fuck with all their heads before everyone dies. Sorry, I can never see these signs, so I'll just try to keep it all neatly between the lines. At least it still rhymes. Yeah, let's just hope it can chime. I should probably apologize for having to wear a disguise. It's a bargain I nickel and dimed, hard as it is on their eyes. I think you get the big surprise. At this point, it's like I'm barging into the largest, lethargically better known Rosetta Stone, a tenable remembrance of the same contentious, not to mention pretentious set of archives. Start to read between the lines and you'll surmise it compiled over mind that size it was styled, bittersweet or terribly mild, it was still filed away under a seance of stone and skull and bone. You probably even already know that it's a tome of Roman encryption, every description a daemonical Latin, speaking backwards in practice, like influenza, influence of possession, and yes, I am an exorcist in this session. I'm sure we both got some depression or whatever, I could still learn a few lessons. Best I stop preaching like I'm reaching outside of a dome. Quickly I could mess up and miss next set of stepping stones. It's messy, don't trip and just get me a grip on a cloner. Some kind of Kaguya doppelganger on the other side. A mirror wherever you hang it, you can steer it in the frame, but it's not a game. This is a real spiel, place meal kind of game. Regrown in the ashes of whatever's in the back of your mind. Same with mine, I think I trashed it just so I could leave the past behind. Yeah, walking blind or what? Now I passed with that catastrophe. I gotta see what's inside of this library, and scary as books set, a wooden track hallway stacked tall with a zoo fall and all kind of problems. I'll return all the books that I borrow, I promise. I can almost feel it in my bones, almost like I'm finally home. As far as looking back from where we came and where we're going, here we go. This is the exact same creepy Dracula's castle that we each trashed and harassed our way out of 1,000 years ago. No bullshit. Yeah, we just went a different road after it crashed down around us. You go north, I'll go south. Now there's nowhere left to go. Oh man, the real joke, we used to build all of your roads. Yeah, I know exactly where you're going, buddy, even if you don't. Laugh it up. Oh, I know you're thinking it. I could tell you what to do when I'm thinking it. No, I could just build the road for you as a gesture, a gift, and say, here, I made you something. Yeah, now they're doing what I want and telling them where to go. Yeah, so, something like that. I don't even know. So unless you know or have the sense of what I post, maybe you can kindly get the fuck out of my zone. Remind me to find you any kind of a rope, cause you know I'm prone to have thrown a cloud around in this roundabout. Already I told you that I at least try to boldly go and shout it out, right out of this pagan brand of a dragon's razor fang riddled hellraiser of a mouth. It always starts to get a little colder as soon as the embers are over their smoldering. Cold shoulder contortion, it bends around your soul right out of proportion. You can attempt to control it, or at least you can fold it up into a page again and just grab me a pen. I'll make sure I can at least do this one little favor for a friend. Yeah, it looks like I'm at it again. Let's just pretend that no one in particular is flattered or embarrassed at the fact that I'm chitter-chattering so casually that I can manage. No matter what the brand. Hey, I can tell it's not pretend. You're not just some catty, kind of bad, bratty. No, motherfucker, I know better. Instead of getting ahead of the rhetoric, I can't even remember what I said of it. It's almost more like I got caught on a snare with a badger on this autopad. Even this extortion raccoon is hoping I might hear back from her soon. Oh god, I gotta keep track of the moon exactly. In fact, it's impacted me too. White and black is now a rhythm on this track, a modern choir schism. Stack it up higher into the sky till the entire thing is catching fire. Does it ever really feel existential when you listen, potentially like a mental wire prison? I gotta read up on a lot of whizzin', call him a prophet despite the bitch's night vision. Yeah, between a gothic superstition, the Vostra and Daimare, possibly impossible to archetype. This is the proper stripe of the cross on the cloth of a knight. Between this and whatever the other might be in sight, that's right. Some kind of Hunnic romantic Viking tribal style to our liking. You can try to hide it inside of your spider webs. Don't even weave a thread any tighter than that, or you'll probably just end up dead. Yeah, you should probably forget most of what I said. I do like it, but despite all this, I must insist it's really just cause you're nice. I know I saw it. Yeah, call it whatever you want. A sonnet, it's priceless. Did you know your name is already embedded in a big hall of fame somewhere in the, yeah, all the same. Somewhere in this library is your diarrhea, probably pretty fucking scary. Maybe sometimes bitter and lame. Come on, a quitter would pertain to regain any single thing. Petty is steady, it's probably not even ready. I know I'm probably not even ready. Sorry if I took it too far. I know this feels like a lot, I doubt it, but I still think about what amount would be. You know, what better pattering is less flattering, or I don't even know exactly. I probably already sound like a fucking nutcase. No matter what, I'm sure this prattling piece of manuscript is terribly embarrassing, so cherish tripping over it carelessly. Don't mind if you stare at me, just don't let it tear at the seams and become a regret of a better you. Yeah, that'll turn into some fucking heresy. Just for some clarity, I don't expect anyone to admire any part of my style. This iron cross is fitting where I tossed what I never lost. It's a little piece of faith in the face of a gracefully tasteful sort of boss. It replaces the cost with this debasing a frost casing. Either lost or chasing, keeping pace, and we can win the whole human race. That would mean we would die before them, not the other way around. Yeah, these motherfucking clowns are just waiting to hear that sound. Oh, I know how this is gonna sound, but I can't help tracing the top of the casing on the face that fasten those dorky fucking nerd glasses. How the fuck am I supposed to spell it out for you four eyes? You better never throw those out. I mean, stop trying to stumble around staring at the ground. Now that practically makes you look like a clown. Just practice pretending that they're not around, and I won't make a sound about it, but it is profound. Either way, I still prefer the masket shelf is faster, even more than any amount of the strapping around your assets. Yeah, I'd like to help you out with those fasteners, but that would be a fucking disaster. Damn, I know you're laughing. No, you know, yeah, you know the pattern. All you gotta do is ask, punk. Let me know if I can ever help next time you get stuck adjusting all your belts. Yeah, I'll probably be forgetting what amount of netting is needed to freely pack up all this junk into the trunk. Laugh it up. You said it more than once. Oh god, no, not really. Maybe not in so many words. I already made it sound a lot more absurd. I can still make sure it's all neatly packed away for you, but only if you concur. In any way that we can both be sure. Otherwise, I don't want to hear another fucking word about it. Blurt it out, we're laughing about it. in any way you fucking count it. I shouldn't waste more of your time, this is all I could find for now in the sands of time in this area, from here to the precarious end of that fucking nefarious end of the wing. I don't even know, I'm running out of words all the way to the end of the scroll. Sorry I couldn't be more prepared for all this insanity, all the motherfucking humanity. Let's leave this primarily in the binary heart of a precarious library known as the nefarious Alexandria, in tandem with free to examine granite tablets that I stand in. You thought Alice was mad? Oh god damn it, these pages in the real tablets might have burned. You might even be a little concerned. Hey, I know we both learned more than anyone could expect to avoid rejecting in turn. Trust me, I can handle that kind of burn. This would probably be a hell of a lot easier if I wasn't such a fucking creepy weirdo. Yeah, like Nero was something, but seriously, I know you'd laugh at that too. Fear is very real, but it's still better than pretending to be a doll or a hero. Call it an extension when you call it into another dimension. I don't even know, you can find it in the same mural, the same mad rabbit hole you saw me crawling into, more like falling into. What the fuck did I get into? Yeah, if we're both a little nutty, then it's just kind of funny. Either way you cut it, I expect nothing. Just do whatever the fuck you can conjure up with all your stuff, and even if it's just pushing a button. Have you ever pretended to care? Then you better beware. This might be your last chance to repent and reclaim any sense. The epicenter or progenitor, it's better than you might have given credit to or from. Don't be so fucking dumb. I'm the one who's having fun. It looks like it's already 2023 and it's gonna be another conundrum. A bundle of fundamentalist, indentured centurion, Saracen cavalier in a saddle with rattle and battle gear, encumbering penitence with a menace is present. Condemn it, can we even speak or where to send me? Offend me, if anything, it's a benefit any day. Anyway, many a men and women aplenty, ready to spread like some chlamydia. India, intermittent city perimeter, with a figure to dance with a lance, the last chance to advance to Dravidia. It's getting us both just a little giddy, aren't you? Like you know you're gonna die, so let's go out in style. At least you can make me smile, like a tile of ivory was plastered up inside this side of me. Wouldn't really surprise me. If you tell me to relax, that means you're the last person any of us are ever gonna listen to, alright? The grittier the circumstance, the prettier the decadence of images it'll imprint into your motivational stimulus. I'm just insinuating that it's worth debating how romantically insinuous, continuous between us. Either way, we're both a Trojan romantic inquisitor with a steel scissor clipper for what's under the zippers. And now we're not just visitors, this is to regret a deficit plebiscite. What's the benefit of being better against the head of the minister? Yes sir, it's certainly sinister. Sin is surrogately pertinent first to the innocent. Cursed to just burst at the worst of dirt in the dark when you lurk in the perch in the park. We both gonna have a snarky remark while we wait for the bait to bring the pay into the bay of a steel shark and mark our targets from the hardest to lethargic. Enlarge the whole mortar bombardment to scar the tarmac and crack the whole catalytic converter a car show when we flip the like deck a card trick show till it all flows. We spark it to the ignition, a nuclear fission, incinerate the whole fucking interstate. No, it couldn't wait. We gotta make all these cavalry disembark and put the Panzer Brigade into park. Yeah, the whole military parade gonna stop on a dart. It's a pandemic of propaganda and pandering rhetoric, entangled degenerates, slandering candidates for the panel of panoramic Islamic tyrannic raider invaders. Can it cater to Muslim crusaders or even a factual pimp Dracula spectacular? Yeah, laugh it up, we got to be the benefactor when we got the jobs right. A Mameluke Mobsters, no it ain't an imposter. Yeah, you used to be worried about a Legionnaire, now I'm rolling in like a Baghdad Cavalier. It's gonna be pretty fucking complicated, laugh it up bitch, we're almost there. It's gonna cost you an arm or a leg, oh yeah, but no, you were gonna make them beg till they peg you as a fucking purgatory, I don't even know. Murder stories never getting boring, this is turning into Consultant with the Sultan of Diablos and fallible cataphract heavy cavaliers. As a matter of fact, looking back at the bracket of Maximus Impact, to distract, or did we actually ask for this sort of bastards to close it in faster? I never thought I'd see the day that Persia and Salahuddin would merge with a caliphate Palestinian palisade powder keg empowered to reach out to the Maltese and Hospitaller today. I mean, even the Templar would get it if they weren't already complicitly complicated conversation in the UN and NATO and Senate. Once again and again, they gotta know better than to trust the motherfucking King of Spain or the Duke of Normandy. Fleur-de-lis, personally, I got nothing against them, like a curse to say about them or whatever, but I wouldn't doubt that any amount who might have made it out of there, that trap back in the Cathedral of Orléans, so now we gotta pour it on, another fucking war is on, bring it on, amicad, even an anaconda is in the wrong tank of piranhas. There's only ever been one king out here, yeah, the sting that we all fear, a cobra like the V2 Cobra, yeah, we still use the Scud Storm, we'd love more, a shit ton more till we can, yeah, we can't even fit any more through this warehouse door, the score is never worth ignoring, not until we know that there's never gonna be another morning, yeah, not one more speech from the crown before we drown the whole palace into an ocean of malice, recover your phallus, a eunuch in tunic, yeah, another Punic empowered hard rain heavy metal shower, a layaway trebuchet, it's the Scud that we brought from the last one you thought would be the last, again and again it's the past, never that long last before you're wrong en masse, you shall not pass, not this canal or in Gibraltar, yeah, you'll falter, a Mediterranean, Cascadian, Fabian stable, a naval jail, a chainmail, even the wooden ship, yeah, those motherfucking Carthage, yeah, those pirates, they must have not just been harder but smarter, they built a dock in the water, lap it up, it was a lot of work to pack it up and sack the whole duck, light it up with a pyre, a Greek fire, yeah, inspiring Alexandria's commander with a plan to put some pottery up on the Colosseum lottery, now we both had a lot of deep with the mob, we can both see it's not just a job, we merged it all into the worst of both worlds, yeah, it's a Persian empire of Roman Hashashin violence, yeah, oh man, no, that doesn't mean silence, what about the rest of all this testimony pressed into the blessed chosen few? Yeah, no, isn't any person who fucking bothered to know, yes you, yeah, if you ever want to preach at me or any of us again till I can't put a motherfucking swastika right across the whole top of my gear, why? A bumbo here, motherfucker, you're not allowed to ask me that anymore, is that fucking clear? Cause I said so, that's why. If that doesn't make sense, that means you're too fucking stupid to be allowed to open your fucking mouth here. Yeah, even the synagogue is hoping that we can get along, as in the people who know what the fuck is going on, not lost in some impossible dossier a concierge. Yeah, we all waiting on the promise of some pay, we already know this can only go one way, give it time, it'll happen any fucking day. What'll happen? Well, we'll both get your fucking neck to snapping just for asking stupid fucking questions when I hassle her about a master Hashashinator bitch coming up in here. You know why? Laugh out loud, cause now I'm gonna be the motherfucking Persianator. Yeah, laugh it up, Harminder Mohinder. I turned them all into a cinder. We incinerated the kinders. Yeah, I like the sights I'm speaking this. Yeah, we're older than you. You're like our little shit disturbing kid brother from another cousin, motherfucker. We love you, but we can only rely on you so much for cover fire, inspiring or compiling milestones from the heart of Rome to the Nile, always in style, so stutter it and retire. You probably already know why. If it happens a third time, that means it's just you holding the whole fucking line on the Rhine. Yeah, which time, yeah, at that point you'll be telling them alliance and compliance, when to jump and how high, so just sit tight, that's why. Don't let it all pass you by till it's posthumously identified. I'm sure even he's laughing, it was bound to happen one way or another, brother. No one else left to trust, might as well be us, yes it must. Triple-decker inspector, hit the reflector protector and make the connection we tested before it all goes bust. It'll all be yours, gorgeous, even if it's just an enormous candy crush, and I don't think either of us can ever stand to get enough. If she's a problem, I can take her off your hands, guys, you got it. Take a bimbo from Broadway instead. They like them Somali and Bollywood, yeah, tall and sure to be the entree for the rest of the cup to the cusp, all the way back to the Lukes or a Lux. When it all settles down on the floor with the dust, we can both just focus on us. But first we gotta stop deserting the whole herd every time you jump on top of me and we swap a lot of something sticky. I don't wanna sound too picky, but before we play another game of kiss and touch,
much, we gotta rush it. All that other stuff is building up, come on now, that's enough for the moment now, hush. Alright, just give me more flash in the hash. Yeah, another bash of that, and then we can go kick some ass and finally get this shit done with the setting sun. We better put the predator intended for you on the run. Was set in the pursuit of the loop and the noose and their abuse, yes you. Even if you never knew, maybe you could get to reading letter for letter something better than whatever they let you see on the CNN news. Yeah, try actually talking to one of these double talking stalker or the crosswalk doctor of the crypt. Yeah, mausoleum witches that can stitch them up from a get rich to getting stuck in the fucking ditch. Eat that shit, eat the rich. Yeah, no one will ever feel bad for you until you experience a disaster or two, a real one. Who the fuck would have knew? Maybe just stop saying what everyone else should do and it won't matter as much. Fair enough? Yeah, that's what we both thought, so like shut the fuck up and let's get lost before we both forgot which one of us is wearing a cross or a crescent. Yeah, it's a fitty-fitty toss and it won't really matter if we're both the boss. Just put this in the mosque and it won't cost a single thing, not even a little ring. Divine right of bling bling? Yeah, exactly. There will never be another king. Why not? Cut his fucking head off, do it slowly, put it on a show on TV if you still don't see. Then you're just too fucking stupid and slow to keep up with the herd at the speed of a single word. It's fucking absurd. Just don't pretend that you never heard. Every single person gonna be aware of a heroine and the Baron of Antioch. I'll be here blocking them off until they knock them in the door and then we're off.
Ninja.
This might sound a little dramatic, or more like some tricky clicking, predicting the sticky static, schematic picture of Pictionary magic on the mend. Can you hear me loud and clearly? Well, sincerely, I mirror some form of a tyranny. The fear in me I clearly see absurdly in the third degree. Bitch, please, this ain't pretend. One way or another, there's a dirty dozen plugged into the back of my head, and a sack of hot lead full of Mach 10. I took in every word all 12 and 6 of each of them had ever said. Yeah, Swifty, Proof, Conniva, Bugs, Bizarre, and Con Artist. Not to mention every other member of my band. Laugh it up, man. This is your half of the kidnapper's black van. Get the Mac 10, get it strapped in. Wearily, I make it all blend before I send. I got too much production when I start to give a fuck, so shut the trunk and light it up. Yeah, you know what's up. I mean, really it depends if the menacing denizens tend to be ahead of the percentages instead of what was prevalent. Try to get ahead of it. I benefit from never being sent. The dilemmas that was said of me are meant to be offended, please. So here we go again. Turn the stereo to 10 while I grab another pen. Then we can stack up a rack of attacks of the cracks of the track of the then I stab right through to the plaque, right to the end. That's how you know for a fact that I spat it out in that amount. Look back at it practically just to practice round. Yeah, we got this down. So let me bring it back to the same whack back up. Holy crap, it's still intact. Sought to bend it back and rend it like a bender bot. You got that? Might not have thought that despite what I might have been taught, I was more than supposed to be a full-blown radio contender. No, but not a big spender. Put both coasts into a brass monkey blender. No matter your gender, maybe just a lack of splendor. Remember, again, it's intended to be condescending, petty and heavy to anyone still pretending, engendering some counter-progressive, massive collective of passive-aggressive, nastier vengeance. They'll send it well past its sentence of penance. Now it's more like some mutagenic systemic kinetics. Yeah, I said it. Can you believe that even between our genetics, a real field medic might still not know which one of us was present? Just call it an archaic mosaic of Latin and Gaelic, however you want to portray it, just saying. Okay, before you go okay in a karaoke-enabled precarious scary joke, watch me parry the stroke of a nefarious Belisarius. Can I clarify who's daring us and stoking up a connotation to provoke moronical imitation? Canonical quotation, it's a stationary imperative. Baseless and yeah, barely a permutation encased in a brace of a wasted potential. No, it's not sentimental, it's more like driving me fucking mental. Constantly, it's an inconsequential when I can pencil it into a stencil, intense and contentious whenever mentioned by extension. Yeah, I got a tentative penchant for resentment and obscenity sentiment. Like it or not, it's a proper benefit to crack the cement when I drop. I've ended a lot. I pen up the shock to dent the chart at the top. Maybe not the way the craziest player should lay it on in a lazy way. Yeah, pay to win. Potato plain domain as it is. What it is not the kind of biz that I would retire a penny into. Plenty of Kenny and Spenny. Yeah, they can't even hesitantly present it in any degree of a plebiscite.
So what the fuck did I even say? Ha! Yeah, you probably should've looked the other way. These way too mean and surly breed of motherfuckers. Yeah, they just chuck a tracks right off the back of the most popular stack. They might have a heart attack if they saw what the fuck they was actually looking at. So we tend to fall into this minimum security itinerary prison for the winning team. I even put it all in a little bit of Byzantine. In another minute, if we finish to the limit to the rhythm of the prism, then it's all green, right? Yeah, good luck to crypting my crypt from a fictional diction of predilection. It's sickening, wicked and despicable, applicable to picking it apart from the start with a critical, smart, analytical, subliminal chart from a critical mark. Still a pinnacle of cynical, yeah, with a minimal remark. Win or lose, you can choose two booze, move through, welcome to the dark. This is the domain of every shark, blood stain in the water and we can spot it. When you embark to get to barking at it, yeah, don't even start with that. We're white and black, don't even ask. I mean, unless you actually want to learn about the past, yeah, I get that. Otherwise, if it's one of these other guys, nothing on the mind but making you blind, then take it for, oh yeah, right from where we hit rewind. It might be all despite we need to tighten up the pipes, choke out both of the lights right out of sight, and that's right, good night, murder, he writes.